Welcome to American Express at the half.
So it's a 13-point lead for the Rockets at home. They came out fast and strong. Tari Eason said the only thing on their mind is winning. He's got 15 points in the first half to go along with a couple of his teammates. Let's take a look at the American Express game you can trust. There goes KD. He's got 18 already. Also does Reed Shepherd. And most certainly the Houston Rockets came out hot, searching for a win tonight against the Knicks at home. Welcome back inside the studio. Maria Taylor. We got T-Mac, Vince Carter, and Carmelo Anthony here with you. And let's just start with the Rockets and the way that they came out of the gate. They're sharing the ball very well. 19 assists on 24 made field goals. They're making it look very easy on offense, T-Mac.
They are. I love what the energy they came out with. This team had a team meeting, and I think what came out of that meeting, you look at Tariq Eason, he was struggling up the month of March with his shooting. Last two games, he's been phenomenal. But I think they showed some emotional intelligence and maturity coming out of that meeting and how they approached this game today. So it's good to see the energy and how they're playing and sharing the ball. Let's see if they can sustain that in the second half. Go ahead, Miller.
Go ahead, Vince.
No, well, you talk about, who's going to step up in the playoffs. You know you have Melo.
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
You know I'm with you. You know I'm with you. KD, my bad, brother. You have KD, and then, we say Ken Shangoon. But at the same time, who is going to be that third guy to make the game easier for them when teams double team, when they try to take it away? They're going to make some guys shoot the ball. If Tari Eason can shoot the ball like that, right along with, Reed Shepherd, they're going to be okay. I'm not saying they'll get out of it, but you see in here, all of the gravity is going to pull to these two guys. There's your cutter, catch, shoot, zero hesitation. All right? Same again. He's understanding. I'm going to get the ball if I'm aggressive. Well, here, this is the transition, run the floor, you get easy baskets when you get stops. But he's going to benefit off of their star players. Look, he slide to the corner, make yourself available, knocking down shots. And that's what he has to do. And Reed Shepherd shooting the ball has to do to make the game easier for their two superstars.
Yeah, you guys are talking about Tari Eason, but just wanted to get that note in. 5 for 44.
Big time.
Right in the month of March, and he's hit 6 threes over the last 2 games if you include tonight.
He's heating up.
He's heating up. He's stepping up. The Knicks, they did heat up towards the end of that first half, but we saw at the end just frustration building a little bit from the Knicks. They're down 13. They're on the road, and you could see it after the play here. Great assist by Cat with the touch pass, but just watch the way that he walks off the court here, and the Knicks still trying to put it all together, I think, right now.
What I'm seeing in this clip right here is there's a disconnect somewhere. I don't know where the disconnect is, but you can't make a great pass like that in a struggling first half and not be happy going into the second half. Going into halftime.
Say why.
Why he not touching the ball? He's not touching the ball?
Yes. But he feels like he can make plays.
But the game is a little. It's not the same today. This is an ugly game today.
No, man.
Right? Nobody is doing nothing. You talking about? Hold up, T-Mac.
Okay.
You talk about.
Okay.
OG with 5, Josh Hart with 7. You got 4 from Mikal Bridges. 5, like, you cannot have these numbers and think we're going in the postseason to win.
But that's the point. How do you get these guys involved? How you get Cat involved?
So we haven't seen him and Jalen Brunson in one pick and roll together. But they always opposite sides of the court. We haven't seen them working in the tandem yet.
That first half was probably one of the non-smart playing basketball I've seen out of the Knicks.
Okay.
Because they're struggling from the perimeter, and you have a guy that you can utilize what we talked about in pregame.
Again, I think it's a disconnect. There's some type of disconnect.
That's why he showed that frustration.
Some type of disconnect.
Jose
we gotta get it together, baby. We gotta get it together.
Is your leading scorer right now for the Knicks. Alvarado off the bench. Meanwhile, everyone's in single digits. Every single starter. Cat 1 for 4 from the field. KD, on the other hand, 18 points in the first half and a 13-point lead.
Cat might not come back out there.
At the Half is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
Game 2 of our doubleheader, we're headed out to L.A. Kawhi Leonard, guess what? He scored at least 20 points in 51 straight games so far this season. The Clippers, they are hosting the Trailblazers, and that's going to be your nightcap on NBC. Let's take a look at the early leaders for the king of the court on DraftKings Sportsbook, who's got the most points, rebounds, assists across the association.
Booker's balling.
Oh, Devin Booker.
Booker's balling.
Yeah, he was balling today.
Brandon Miller.
I don't know, KD, that was just the first half.
Charlotte Hornets on the list?
Shoot. And
good night,
Okay, Paulo.
All right, so for the Rockets, every single starter has multiple assists, and Amin Thompson taking advantage of that. They've got the 13-point lead at the half. Second half is next.